If you ever find yourself not knowing which decision to take, remind yourself you are intuitive. You naturally know when something is right for you. Okay? If an opportunity presents itself to you, you will immediately know, like that, this is right for me. I will pursue this. I want this. This is aligned with me. You will know. In your soul, you will feel it. It's right. On the contrary, I don't want anyone to, or anyone who is caught up in that deliberation, in that energy of, should I do this? Should I do that? Juggling the options, trying to figure out the right answer. I don't want anyone like that to try and convince themselves that the wrong thing is the right thing. So if you ever find yourself in deliberation, not knowing what to choose, where to go, let it go. Go outside, take a walk, take a shower. You can always come back to that question another time. It doesn't matter when. But recenter yourself here and now. You see, because when you do this, you come back to now, to the present. And here is where your clarity is. Your mind can keep running and running and running, but it's up to you. Are you going to focus on that? Are you going to put all of your attention, all of your experience and awareness into the mind? Or will you allow yourself to let go of it, not fighting it, not attached, just letting go? If a thought comes, it shall arise, and it shall disappear. But what is left in between those spaces of noise and thoughts? But silence. And in that silence, we find clarity. Things become simpler, easier. If you're watching this and you find yourself detached from the present moment, now is your time to reconnect with that. Reconnect. You're here. You're now. And sometimes it can be easy to use all this noise as a distraction. It's okay. I think it's natural. Especially in the world now where there are so much distractions and so much noise. It's good to stay still. And in the stillness, we remember life is so much simpler than these ideas and these problems and these thoughts that want to come through. Much simpler. Today's problems for today. Tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. It doesn't mean that you can't plan. But just understand that all planning and all action comes here and now. So when we put something off for another date, another time, no matter what, when you do it, it will always be here and now, in the present. So while you're here in the present, be with it. And if you find something that comes across your path, you will deal with it here and now in the present. And I just don't want anyone to get stuck in that decision paralysis. I'll give you an example, an analogy. Let's say you're in a basketball game. Doesn't matter. You have experience or not. Just listen. You get past the ball and you're not sure what to do. Do you shoot the three? Do you pass the ball again? Do you drive to the basket? You see, there is no wrong answer there, isn't there? All of these are valid options. But what if you get caught up in that analysis paralysis? What if you do nothing? What if you just freeze in fear of making a choice? Well, that might be the least productive thing you could do. Right? And there's a difference between being present, being here, and letting go of the decisions and what is right and wrong, and just being free and flowing and playing. There's a difference between this and the freezing of fear and paralysis of not knowing what to do. When you choose to flow, when you choose to let go, this is where creativity comes in. This is where you paint the path of life. You dance with it. You dance with life. And even if you make a mistake, even if you shoot the ball and it misses, maybe that's okay. Maybe you get the rebound and you put the ball back in anyways. And maybe that's just part of the plan. So, don't get caught up in things. Don't get caught up in, is this right or wrong? Because the truth is, there is not really a right or wrong. They're just decisions. And I feel truly like we're always guided in going towards a certain path. By our heart, by our soul, by God, whatever you want to call this. So even if you make a wrong turn, what's stopping you from course correcting? Nothing. So it's when you realize that mistakes are kind of an illusion. We learn from them, we grow from them. And ultimately, it's kind of just part of life, no? Like, you want to get good at any skill. You want to become a professional skateboarder. You think you're going to land every trick perfectly. You think you're not going to fall. See, the one who becomes the professional skateboarder, the one who accomplishes a goal, is the one who falls and keeps getting up. Not the one who falls and stays down. So if you ever trip and fall, it's okay. Take your time as much as you need before you can get up. But what's important is that you get up and you keep going. And ultimately, this is how strength is built. And if you've ever skateboarded, you would know how important it is to actually know how to fall. You see, skateboarders, they fall so much that they learn, if I'm going to fall, I should fall like this so I don't actually get hurt. It becomes a skill. Falling becomes a skill. Instead of face flat first in the ground, you roll out of it, the energy gets transferred out, and you don't get hurt. So into life, when you fall, when you make a mistake, you too can learn how to roll out of that and have it not be something disastrous, but be something you use and as momentum to carry you forward. It's the same thing in basketball, right? I just used that analogy before of shooting a shot and missing, but still going and getting the rebound to get points. All right? Just because something doesn't work out doesn't mean it's a failure. Doesn't mean that there's not an opportunity to succeed. Don't be so quick to give up on the things that feel right for you. Whether that be, your goal, your dreams, whether that be a relationship, whether that be, anything that you feel is like genuinely right for you. Because to expect everything in life to be like, success. No. Come on, let's be real. Let's be honest. And actually, it's a good thing to have those moments where maybe it's a curveball and you don't know what to do, because you learn from that. You learn from it. For example, I don't even want to get personal with it, but I will. For example, I've had people, say mean things to me before. I've had them say this and that. Honestly, I'm at the point in my life where you cannot tell me anything. You can't say anything to really hurt me. You just can't. And it's funny because, I think maybe when I was a child, I probably could have cared a lot. I definitely cared a lot. I was definitely very insecure. But it's because I heard so many things and I developed myself I'm strong. You understand? Internally strong, mentally strong, emotionally strong. And so it's these things don't have power. It doesn't matter. And so when I see someone, let's say someone's racist, let's say someone's this or that or judgmental or blah 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 blah, projecting, whatever. Bro, it doesn't matter. That doesn't have an effect on me. It almost makes me feel better in a way. Because it reminds me, this have no effect on me. I just don't care. I'm neutral towards that. Not neutrality out of accepting someone being me, but neutrality in the sense that I'm so much in my power and my worth that the opinion of another person does not define my value. I get to define my value. I get to choose, because I have that self-respect. I determine with my life, my choices, the way I act, the standards I have for myself. I choose how much I value myself, and not someone else. And so all this is just a reminder. Let go. Trust yourself. If you fall, get back up. Just trust in life. Trust in yourself. Real talk. Trust in yourself. Because I think a lot of times people don't realize how strong they are until they get tested. And that's 100% true. That's 100% true. So I want to remind y'all are strong. If you fall, get back up. For real. Y'all are strong. And, I look back and I want you to look back right now. Look about all the times that you have been strong and how you have come out on top better than maybe you would have even expected back in that moment, back in those times. So I appreciate y'all. Tap in with me in my Patreon. Also, I love hearing y'all down below in the comments. It's wonderful. I love connecting with y'all, and y'all are beautiful people, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through. And I hope you have a wonderful day today, man. One love. And I'll catch you later.